There is breaking news on that terror attack in London, a subway explosion that left 30 injured. There was a second arrest overnight, a 21-year-old man in London. That comes on top of a teenager also in custody. ISIS has claimed responsibility for the attack. Britain now on its highest state of alert. Brace for more. The mayor of London warning the public to remain vigilant. The attack hit at the height of rush hour Friday morning, just after I landed in London for my interview with Prime Minister Theresa May. We reported the breaking news on GMA, speaking with two eyewitnesses who described the panic on the subway as a fireball burst through the carriage. And just a few hours later, I arrived at 10 Downing Street for my conversation with the Prime Minister. She joined us in Winston Churchill's old bedroom after an emergency cabinet meeting on the attack and a series of tweets from President Trump. President Trump was up and tweeting this morning. He said that those behind this were in the sights of Scotland Yard. Is that true?
Well, I don't think it's helpful for anyone to speculate on what is an ongoing investigation. The police and the security services are doing the work necessary to discover the full circumstances of this cowardly attack that's taken place and to identify all those who are responsible. And I'm pleased to say that our emergency services were on the scene of this attack immediately, and once again, I admire and thank them for their professionalism and bravery. And the rest of the city has carried on, but you've said in the wake of these other attacks, enough is enough. Things need to change. It's time for some even embarrassing conversations. What did you mean by that? Well, it is necessary for us to look, as we are doing, at whether our police and security services have the full capabilities, the powers that they need. Of course, we review after any incident that takes place, and we have had, sadly, a number of terrorist attacks in the UK this year. Do they have the powers they need? Well, the exercise is being done. I've given them extra powers over my time in office, particularly when I was Home Secretary before I became Prime Minister. I've given them extra powers, but we look again. But one of the issues that we really need to be addressing, and I'll be raising this when I'm at the United Nations, is the question of the use of the internet by terrorists for terrorist planning, but also for using it for the spread of extremism, of hatred, of propaganda that can incite and can inspire terrorism. You're going to need companies like Facebook and Google to do more. We're talking to them about doing more. And indeed, companies have come together, they've formed a global forum to look at what they can do to be dealing with this more quickly and in a better way than they do at the moment. So we're working with the companies. President Trump also tweeted this morning that the solution is a bigger, tougher travel ban. That's an idea you've been against. Is it something you would reconsider? I think what is important is that we're able to have the powers to look into people, to identify people who may be wanting to cause us harm and are plotting to cause us harm, and to be able to take the necessary action when people do cause us harm. As it happens, here in the United Kingdom, when I was Home Secretary, I banned more extremist hate preachers, I excluded more extremist hate preachers from coming to the UK than any Home Secretary before. Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.